Hi, I am Antonio Jackson. This is my post on our discussion. We were asked to go to um, a store and look at their magazine section, and I chose to go to Walmart here in Dodge City. Um, the 25 magazines that I looked at, there were uh, 15 of the 25 were Caucasian, 8 were black or African American, and 2 were Hispanic. Um, 18 of the 25 were women, 7 were men. When it comes to the ages, I think it varies because you have people in their 20s to, then you have one with Michelle Obama and um, Halle Berry. So it goes from young age to these days, 30's the new 40, 40's the new 30, so um, with the clothing, the way they were dressed, I think over half of the women that the magazine that I looked at were uh, more risque. Um, they were less professional. They were showing a little more than the guys. And for granted, I did uh, take a look at a couple of fitness magazines, which it kind of plays the part. But for a lot of the ones like Glamour and Vogue and things of that such, they were also kind of revealing. So the men, they were more casual or professional. I also looked at a couple of fitnesses with that also. So um, they kind of played the part with theirs also. With no shirt, showing the abs, showing the muscles. So um, my takeaway from it, some of um, the people that were on there were, you know, I guess it's the new look for today. That's what the perception that they want to put out. So I really didn't see very many plus size women, or really I didn't see any on the magazines that I chose to look at. But there were a couple things that kind of correlate to the lesson about, I saw 2 Hispanics, and they've come a long way once coming to America, and to be placed on a magazine cover, that's pretty huge. Also, um, there were 2 pictures of on Sports Illustrated. They were Colin Kaepernick and Dak Prescott. Colin Kaepernick is the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, and Dak Prescott, he's the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. And the reason I brought that up, because there are quarterbacks, and throughout the league, the quarterback is the leader of the team. It's kind of known that the owners of the NFL have a kind of a cliche that, that the African American or the Hispanics aren't smart enough to play their position. So for those 2 guys to be on those covers, and I think Colin Kaepernick, he was on Time, and Dak was on Sports Illustrated. But Dak is a rookie, so that kind of speaks volumes. He's a rookie for the Dallas Cowboys, one of the better franchises in the NFL. So that kind of says a lot about where the race relations are coming. For them to be on there, it kind of stood out to me. Another thing that stood out to me were the magazines that were, the risque types. They're the more, the higher ranked one like Glamour and Vogue. They have a reputation and a history. So for those magazines to portray, women and men in a way like that, it kind of says a lot to where we are today. So the thing that also caught me was Kim Kardashian. She has her own magazine, I guess, and she's I don't know if a lot of people don't know, but she's one of the ones that she's don't mind showing herself, and she's on that magazine cover. She's dressed casual, and that kind of threw me off a little bit, but it just goes to show that no matter what race, no matter what color or where you're from, that um, it is possible that things are leveling out in certain instances in certain professions. Okay, thank you.